What is going on, guys? So Jon Jones has been, since the beginning of the year, he has been looking for a fight in the heavyweight division, but since then, Dana White and the UFC hasn't been really coming up with any opponents for him to fight with. But he has been talking about fighting Francis Ngannou and wanting like $10 million and all of that stuff. But just lately, Dana White on the Full Send podcast had to say this about Jon Jones.
He's talking about fighting heavyweight, but in the heavyweight division right now, we're going back to Houston here in a couple weeks. Derek Lewis is taking on Cyril Gane for the interim championship. Whoever wins that fight will fight Francis Ngannou. And then whoever wins that fight, if Jon Jones wants to come back, he could fight one of them. Or he could fight Stipe Miocic. Stipe has accepted that fight and will take that fight.
Is it what is it? Is it a money thing? Is he like, I deserve this, or how does it? Why isn't it happening?
He's under contract. He has a contract.
Okay.
However, just yesterday, Jon Jones' coach came out on another podcast and gave his opinion about Jon Jones fighting Stipe.
For sure. I really don't know that. You know what?
Dana White sounds like Dana White has said that he's offered Jon Jones the Stipe Miocic fight. Is that true? Have you guys gotten that fight offered to you?
I don't know that for sure. I really don't know that. You know what? I can't put myself in the management position for Jon Jones at all, so I have no idea.
But I guess, is that a fight that you guys would consider? Because I know Jon has said in the past that, Stipe doesn't really excite him. I think he did when Stipe was champion, but not so much these days.
It doesn't really excite. I would assume it has nothing to do with whether it excites me or not. I would think the same thing from the outside looking in. I would think that wouldn't excite Jon. I think Jon wants to win the big one. He wants to get the big one. He wants the big challenge. And right now, Stipe is not there. Stipe is awesome. Don't get me wrong. But Jon wants the biggest challenge out there. That's how Jon Jones thinks.
I know obviously Gane is the interim champion, but do you think if you guys could agree to a deal tomorrow, Jon would fight Francis next and maybe Gane sort of waits in the wings to see what happens after that?
Oh, I think so. Oh yeah. I would think so. But I can't. No, you can't. I can't put words in Jon Jones or his manager's mouth by any means, please. But that makes sense to me. We've been kind of thinking. We've been kind of training for Francis all along anyway. So they're just kind of keeping that same path.
Moving on, we have Israel Adesanya giving his reaction to Derek Lewis and Cyril Gane.
If you have eyes for this game, you'll know that this guy is cerebral. And then you have the Black Beast. Really powerful. Like you said, he's got that right hand. But the thing is, when you say that, guess what? Cyril has to worry about that right hand. He knows that's all I got to worry about. So you make yourself very predictable. So I was expecting maybe round 4 and 5, but he created an opening in round 3 and capitalized and put Derek away. I feel bad for Derek. Looks sad, but I mean, life.
What about the next fight, Francis versus Cyril? Former teammates.
I like that because you've seen Francis's last fight. He doesn't fight the way patient Francis is a thing now. So Francis is different now, and he's still the heavyweight champion. This guy is dangerous though, man. Cerebral. I'll say that. Cerebral, because he's just systematic. Pop, boom.